I'm live. All right, this is gonna be short, man. It's cool with how to hold potentially inappropriate messages. Chat message will be flagged. All right, turn that on, I guess. Yeah, so it's gonna be short, man. This is mainly for my Morris family. Um, Shout out to like Taj and Sabir and Tazadat. No, I'm new at this, So, anyways, I got the right here the video out of darkness. Out of darkness, I ordered it, so you see. I'm gonna check that out. Looking forward to that. But yeah, I came back from court today, and just got back, and I was doing the like the motions. I was telling them because the judge was like, "What are you doing?" They saved me for last. And the judge was like, "Because I fired my my attorney. I fired him. I told him my public defendant, and I was like, you know what, man, it's a conflict of interest, and I no longer need your services." And so he said he understood and everything like that. And then when they put me in front of the judge, I told him, that hey, I'm not proceeding and pro se or I'm not proceeding as a. I told basically that was an appropriate persona, and then that all the charges were already with when my plea was withdrawn previously, and I told him that that as I mentioned, as far as like the conflict of interest, because as far as them like being that the attorney is his first allegiance is to the court and not to me, and so the judge was like, so what are you trying to say? What are you telling me? I said, well, I want a motion to dismiss based on the fact that I wasn't appropriately represented, and I would like for you to rule on that motion today. And he was basically like ignoring me or like kind of like almost. Well, he kind of looked like he was contemplating it, and then all of a sudden he kind of like changed up on me, and then I was mentioning he tried to get me to sign this paper, right? Because he was reading it, and as soon as he started reading do you understand stuff, I was like, oh hell no, he's trying to get me like to sign that I understand, like back under the bullshit again. I'm like, no, I said I'm not signing that, And he says, oh, so you're refusing to sign? He's like, all right, then be back here in May because we're gonna proceed with the jury selection. I said, I'm not proceeding. I told him, I said, I'm here making a special appearance in my own flesh and blood. I'm an American, natural born American, and I'm making, I'm presenting myself, basically, and and I told him about, I was telling him about subrogation, that I was exercising my right, so I could go ahead and sign off, and be the trustee and sign off, and settle the debt, to the claim, to the bond, and they were ignoring that shit. And anything I would say, just because, I was on point as far as knowing what the fuck I was talking about, but as far as like, being like super articulate and being like Johnny on the spot with everything, yeah, I might have struggled a little bit with the words and respectfully. So there was a shitload of lawyers there today for some reason, and my attorney was there that I had fired, and another prosecutor was there standing like a little far away behind me than the prosecutor that was supposed to prosecute me. And I was telling him, I said, like, what's up? Like, hey, aren't you going to address this? And he's like, nah, you have to do it in writing. I'm not going to do this verbal stuff. And I'm thinking to myself, well, why the hell did you call me up to the stand and ask me what I wanted to do? If it's not to give you a verbal, and now you want me to do it, in writing. And I think it's because he was seeing that I was actually knowing what the hell I was talking about, and coming out with some sense of the law and being somewhat on point. And I think that was that, because as soon as I said I was American, that dude's countenance, his face, the judge, so-called judge, his face turned red. He leaned back and he was like, he did one of these, and I was like, the fuck. So it's like he didn't want to hear that, and so he was like, no, he's like, I'm not doing this verbal. You're gonna have to come back and do it in writing and do it properly. But come May, we're gonna have you back here. And I should have just told him, man, you can proceed with the on your own, but I'm not proceeding. I already told you, I'm not proceeding. So I'm gonna have to do some more studying right now and see what the hell, if whether I was right, wrong. I remembered Corpus Juris Secundum. I had the shit written in my hand. At Corpus Juris Secundum, Book 7, Section 4, in regards to the attorney-client. And then I had Black's Law, 8th edition, 4475-76 for the subrogation. And they they ignored it. So I'm like, dude, what do you got to do, to get these people to acknowledge, So I'm gonna do some more studying. I'm gonna end this right now. Guess you'll catch it on the, on the recorded side or whatever. But yeah, that's about it. Peace, family. Excuse if I sound a little hostile right now, but I just came back from the court. I was kind of heated. Felt like they just wasted my time. And so, anyways, talk to you. I see about talking to y'all or keeping y'all posted on this whole process. All right, thank you. Peace.